At 7:18 every morning, Paul Mercer stood on the same platform. Same briefcase, same black coat, same impatient glance at his watch. The train arrived at 7:21, and Paul always felt those 3 minutes were wasted time. Life, to him, was something you kept up with, or it left you behind. The station was small, tucked between tired buildings. In a narrow strip of grass, commuters lined up quietly, eyes on phones, coffee cups steaming in the cool air. Except for one person. A young boy in a bright red hoodie stood near the far end of the platform, and every morning, when the train approached, he waved, not casually. He waved with both arms, like he was greeting someone he loved. Paul noticed him at first out of curiosity, then mild annoyance. The train never slowed, never stopped, yet the boy waved every single day. Who waves at a train? The boy did. Weeks passed, Paul's routine didn't change. Meetings, deadlines, rushed evenings, but the boy remained red hoodie, big waves every morning. One rainy Tuesday, Paul arrived early. The platform was nearly empty. The boy stood there under a small umbrella, rain dripping from its edges. When the horn sounded, the boy lit up. He stepped forward and waved, shoes splashing in puddles. The train thundered past. The boy lowered his arms slowly but kept smiling. Paul felt something unfamiliar, curiosity. The next morning, Paul stood a little closer. "You know it doesn't stop, right?" he said. "I know," the boy replied. "Then why do you wave?" "Because he sees me." "Who?" "The conductor." Paul frowned. "You can't even see inside from here." The boy smiled. "He knows." The train rushed past. The boy waved again. Paul watched carefully but saw nothing. The next day, the boy wasn't there. Paul noticed immediately. The platform felt strangely incomplete. When the train passed, he caught himself looking down the track. The boy returned the following morning. "You missed yesterday," Paul said. "Doctor's appointment." The boy replied, "My dad says I'm doing good." Paul nodded. When the train came, the boy waved. Paul thought, just for a second. He saw a figure at the front lift a hand. Maybe. Days later, Paul learned the boy's name was Lucas. He liked trains and drawing. His dad dropped him off before work. "Why do you wave every day?" Paul asked. Lucas hesitated, because he waved back once. Paul leaned slightly. "The conductor." Lucas nodded. "So I keep waving." One cold morning, Lucas seemed quieter. "My dad says, we might not come much longer," he said. "Why not?" "We're moving closer to the hospital." The horn sounded. Lucas waved, slower this time, but just as determined. The train rushed past. Paul could have sworn the conductor raised his hand again. The next morning, Lucas wasn't there. Nor the next. Nor the next. Paul still looked for the red hoodie. The platform felt emptier. A week later, a tired-looking man stood near the far end. Lucas's father. "You're Paul, right?" he asked, handing him a folded paper. Paul opened it. A drawing a train, a small figure waving, another beside him holding a briefcase. Above them, written carefully, "We waved together." Paul swallowed hard. He loved coming here, the father said softly, said it made him feel noticed. Paul looked down the tracks. The next morning at 7:21, Paul stepped forward, and he waved, not casually. He waved with both arms, just like Lucas. The train roared past, and this time, clearly, the conductor raised his hand. Paul smiled. He kept waving every morning after that. Because sometimes, life isn't about catching the train. Sometimes, it's about the moment you stop and wave.